All right, welcome to the OTB East podcast. We just had, it's now April 21st. Yesterday was 420. And Blaze is with us, folks. I'll go ahead and do the introduction that Blaze is sitting in the captain's chair today, and
I am
Steve
the captain
is the conductor.
Now. Look at me. I'm the captain
I can't believe you have that on your head. I'm not even giving you the satisfaction of laughing.
His head? I thought he's bald. He doesn't
He's
have
bald,
anything.
Steve.
He doesn't have anything.
Okay, I'm done. That's all the gag I'll do. I'm not going to do it the whole time.
No, you got to leave it on there.
Does your head make you sweat like crazy too?
No.
This is rough. This is
It's great.
awesome.
Mine's like air conditioned. Yours is like a steam room. All right.
All right. Cool.
There we go.
Wow.
Maestro?
All right. Awesome. Welcome to the OTB East podcast, everybody. I'm going to be your host tonight, Johnny Blaze. So it's going to be fun. I'm joined here with OTB East Pred, Clarky boy himself. What's up, Clark? How you doing?
Boom. What's up, guys?
Dude,
Hell yeah.
and then in the conductor's chair tonight is Steve Bro.
Call me Steve.
Call him Steve Bro. Steve came in second in a tiebreaker tonight that we had.
I chose the conductor
And he
seat.
chose the conductor seat.
I could
so-
have been in Clark's seat, but I chose the conductor seat.
Yeah, that was nice of you. You know?
Yeah, because I get to do Three Amigos all night long.
You earned it.
Yeah,
I
you
did earn it.
You did earn it.
Right?
Yeah.
I gave Blaze the win just so he could sit in that seat.
He,
and I could
he did
mess
not
with the
give
Three
you the win.
Amigos all night.
No, he did not.
Yeah.
So awesome. So what happened was we played the Briar Creek tournament. I beat Steve and CJ somehow. They played like total crap, and I just played like crap. So, somehow it made it.
We played like crap
Pretty
because
much, yeah.
Blaze had a meltdown in the first 3 holes.
Do we want to get into this?
No.
We can.
Definitely
I know
not.
the details.
Definitely
now, so
not.
I know the details now, so I can share it. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
please don't. Yeah, it was a bad couple holes for me. Good golf. It wasn't. I think I was even through 4. Well, even through like 7 or 8 actually. So that happened. Was an awesome time. We're gonna get it back to that a little bit, but let's talk about the big tournament that happened this weekend,
Jonesboro.
the Jonesboro Open. Did you get to watch any of it, CJ?
Yeah, well, I watched a little bit of it. I watched that first hour for free on YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah. Men's side was a dominating victory, and honestly, I was wondering, if that I saw that it was on it was on Netflix, right? Or my mom found it. My mom sent me.
Oh, it was on like Pluto or something like that. I think. I feel like
Netflix.
Yeah, the disco. Hold on one second. Let me pull it up.
Okay.
All right.
My mom
Awesome.
sent me a. Yeah, my mom was just like, "Hey, look what I saw," and
It wasn't live.
No, I
Coverage.
think
It
I want
would've
to
had
say
to have
like
been like-
I think Pluto TV was doing something. It's like a women's sports network.
Maybe I didn't know my mom.
think they were covering the women's side.
Watched,
I saw the Queen City Open was on it,
Interesting.
so I think it's like previous tournaments for the Disc Golf Pro Tour. But it's cool that they're getting some sort of coverage and it's free.
Yeah.
you know?
Okay, it was showing up under ESPN News on her smart TV, I guess.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
right, and
That's better than Pluto.
Sounds like a.
CBS
not even a
was
planet.
right underneath of it. ABC, so she's watching CBS and ABC, and right above that, it's Disc Golf Pro Tour, ESPN News from 6 to 7. Yeah,
Heck yeah.
Fantastic.
Nice. So Rose watched it. She's big.
I'm
into disc
hoping.
golf.
I texted. What did I text back? I think I just said Jonesboro, baby, or so. I said, "Oh yeah, the Jonesboro Open."
Of course he did.
Arkansas."
Yeah.
His mom looked at the phone and was like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, but honestly, if you know CJ, that is how
sense.
he talks to his mom, and
yeah.
I love your
Jonesboro,
relationship. It's
baby.
great. Jonesboro, baby.
You know.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Heck yeah.
That's why I woke up this morning to her saying, "Dan the man, star of the game."
Yep.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Our
Awesome.
goalie.
Ooh, damn Vladar.
Yeah.
Ooh, mean. Good.
I
kid.
love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I love that your mom engages your passions.
Yep.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's like superhuman.
Well,
Freaking, I love Rose.
My mom calls me and she's like, "How are you doing?
Did you quit disc golf?
Are you okay, Steven? Are you feeling okay?"
That's awesome.
I love her.
Did
She
you eat
loves
your
me
veggies?
too, but
Did
like,
you take your vitamins?
but she ain't writing me a message about the hockey game last night.
No. She knows you're not like a huge hockey fan. Yeah.
No.
So
Yeah.
awesome.
But I did watch the game last night, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't not
It's
watch
really
the
good.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's playoffs. It's playoff hockey for the
It's-
Flyers. It's been
unreal.
8 years.
It still amazes me though that like it's just like accepted that you're going to be punching people in the face. Like it's totally okay. Like at the end of the game, there was probably like 3 minutes left, and there was a couple penalties. Like late in the game, there was a cross check that happened, and it was just like blows being thrown, and the ref just like jumps in between them as they're just like hammering each other still.
The whole game.
And nobody
very
gets
physical.
thrown out. Nobody gets ejected.
Eventually, you got to do
it's
something
rare.
really bad.
Well,
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you gotta do something
You got to
really
kill
bad.
somebody.
Well,
pretty much.
or try to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hockey's
Love
freaking
it.
savage.
Yeah. It's
Like
freaking.
completely savage.
It's just different. They're different
Love-
people. They're
love
Is
different.
playing.
lacrosse somewhat similar with the fighting thing?
Yeah,
Like
it's
you
pretty.
can get into
I think
fights with
actually,
lacrosse.
yeah.
It might be even
Is
more
it?
violent. They hit each other with their stick like crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Because
that
they're swinging
shit would
high.
hurt.
Like you're swinging low in hockey, and in lacrosse you're like up here. So people just get wailed like hard.
It's so crazy.
The random low to high in the face from hockey, though, sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And you just saw that just happened like a little bit in that late in that game.
Yeah, in the beginning of the game too.
And-
Actually, in the first period,
Yeah,
there was like
that's
two
right.
high stickings that weren't even high sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, go Flyers.
go Flyers.
Go Flyers, dickhead.
All right.
I've heard him say that so many times.
Yeah, I've been
lately.
saying stickhead, which like
Yeah.
feels a little bit better. I say
Yeah,
go bird
but-
stickhead, but I don't.
All right, so back to Jonesboro.
Yeah, let's go back to Jonesboro. All right, do we want to go over the results of what happened? So, or do we want to
Gannon.
go over just our straight picks?
Oh, let's go over our picks.
Okay, let's go over our picks. All right,
Yeah.
Clarky, do you remember any of your picks?
I remember I picked Gannon.
Okay, you had Gannon.
And then I know I had I think I had Harry Chase as my or
No.
no, I had who did I have as my wild card?
Callaway.
Ben Calloway.
Ben Callaway, that's
you,
right.
You had Gannon, Goose, Vino Makala,
That's
and
okay.
Ben Calloway
There we
were
go.
your picks. How do you think you did?
I don't think I did. I think I did okay, but not great. Yeah.
All right, well, Gannon won, which is,
I knew that. Yeah.
Goose came in 12th.
Okay. That's
And
not bad.
Vino, 34th.
That's not bad.
And
Callaway,
Ben-
109.
Benjamin- He was
He didn't
109?
play,
I
right?
thought no, he played. He came in
Oh, did
53rd.
he?
He came in 53rd. He was playing horribly
He
early.
did.
Yeah,
he did.
came
You're
in
right. You're
53rd.
right. You're right. You're right. Sorry.
That's not bad.
Which you had a total of 100.
That's not bad.
So it's not bad.
All right. Is he getting the captain's chair?
Yeah, he might be in a captain's chair. Well, he
I
might.
had Adam Hammis,
Mm-hmm.
AB,
Mm-hmm.
Austin Turner,
Mm-hmm.
and Kevin Jones.
Kevin Jones. Hamas, 3rd place.
Right? Really good.
AB, 12th place.
Not bad.
Austin Turner, what, 31st? 34th?
34th.
34th. And Kevin Jones, 71st. That hurt. Total of 120.
Wow.
So. And then Johnny Blaze had Ricky Wasaki, Isaac, Nicholas Antala, and Matty O. I had 21st.
I don't like this.
21st for Ricky, 2nd for Isaac,
Yeah.
6th for Nicholas Antala,
Yeah.
and 26th for Matty O for
Yeah.
a total
He
of
fucking crushed us.
55.
Wow.
All right.
So-
We still have the females.
Yeah, the females are still there. So we
Okay.
still have females. We're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Okay.
awesome. Do you remember any of your females?
Missy.
Missy.
Stole my girl.
Yeah, I knew I had Missy, which
Then he stole my girl and Kat that I keep picking.
Mm-hmm.
You picked Own
yeah, that's
and
right.
then Taylor Chosick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
Taylor came in 15th.
Okay.
Kat came in 16th. And unfortunately, both Missy and Owen didn't play.
Right.
Yeah, so you kind of got screwed there.
Yeah. You're going to get max points.
Yeah, so your total was 109
That's
for those.
retarded.
Yeah, so well, I mean,
Yeah.
they were on the register list. You know what I mean?
So 209 total for
yeah,
Clark.
209 total for Clarky.
I had Silva. I had Lita.
Ida.
Rebecca Dawn. And Heidi.
Heidi.
Lina.
Nice.
I didn't tally it up. What
You
did
have
you have
third
down?
third place for Silva.
Yeah.
12th place for Heidi.
Uh-huh.
Rebecca Dawn, I have 18th place,
Okay.
and Ida came in 22nd place for a total of 55.
Okay. Not terrible.
So you are 175 for your total.
Yep. So I'm second place right now.
Yep. And then I took Holland, Evelina, Katrina, and Emily Weatherman.
Okay.
And Holland came in second. Katrina came in fourth. Evelina came in fifth. And Emily Weatherman came in seventh. For a total of 18.
Cool.
So all I know is I don't have to buy dinner.
No, you don't have to buy dinner.
I'm not buying it either. I think
Just happy I get my chair back. Well, you lost, bud.
I'm still not buying.
He's doing it in protest. In protest.
Because these fucking DNFs are stupid.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, we got to figure out a rule for the DNFs then.
Yeah.
We might allow one drop.
You should
one
just
drop
call
of the
players before we do the
Be like, how
podcast
you
to make
feel?
sure they're playing.
No, we should just break it down. Like if somebody has a DNF, then everybody just drops their lowest score.
Ooh, two lowest.
So you just
we
drop
could do that.
two
We could
lowest
do that.
scores.
Yeah. So you had two DNFs.
And I would have won last week, and I would have. It's just stupid.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I apologize.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I would have
Well,
won
I mean,
last
we
week.
can drop the.
Paul Macbeth was the only reason
Yeah.
that I lost last week. That's it. I think it's a stupid rule.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder if he's going to say something to Paul when he sees him.
Oh, he's definitely gonna say something to Paul when he sees him.
Yeah, he's a fucking little bitch. Don't drop out.
Oh, my God.
Fucking be a fucking professional. You know? Fucking play. Don't drop out. I don't give a shit. You're not like
All right. So we'll.
or change the rule of this game and drop the if somebody drops out, then they need to drop their like you can't just like go if somebody drops
Okay,
out
okay,
like you
okay.
it's an automatic loss.
Well, it's not an automatic.
It's an
loss.
so far it is for me.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we could do the two drops, you know, and then you'll go from a 109 to a 31. Or, yeah, 109 to a 31, so it'd be 131. Steve would be 143, and I would be 61. If that's how we did it. If that's how we did it. If that's how we would do it.
So I would have lost?
So you would have lost if we did it that way. There definitely has to be some sort of thing.
So I would have came in first last week, and I would have came in second this week if we did it that way. If we didn't do these stupid DNFs, I'm literally losing just because of DNFs. That's it, not because they played bad or.
At the end of the day, you got.
I also took
have
CJ. I also took a DNF last week, also. Just so you know.
Yeah,
and I think
just
did I take one too in the first?
No, actually, I took one that a person wasn't even in the tournament. Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah.
And we've tried to be fair with the way that we've done this. We haven't been. Literally, we've told you when people are injured because remember, you picked Candace and we said,
but
hey,
Missy's not. But Missy's not
Sucks. You
injured.
get a
Missy's
DNF,
not
it's just
injured,
like-
and Owen's not injured.
Yeah,
And they
that's
just
two
didn't go.
solid
I just
picks.
don't think they played.
But they were on the registration.
They were on the registration and
list.
everything
They
like
need
that.
to
So it's
take
more
the
than
people off the registration list.
That's what I'm saying. Like I just get screwed, you know, because they didn't show up. Like it's like what the fuck? Okay, cool. This is a fun game to play. Let's guess who shows up next week. How about we just play that
we
game?
just don't do picks anymore.
Yeah.
I guess we don't do picks anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, or we could.
It's not fun. It's not fun when I'm like, I literally was like,
No, I get it. I get it.
they're not playing. Like, what the fuck? This
Yeah.
is stupid.
You know, just because we don't think less of you because you picked them, though. You know?
No, I think less of them now. I don't like them anymore. Owen and Missy are
that's the
fucking
problem.
shot.
That's the problem. He's
washed.
pissed off at Paul
Meanwhile,
Macbeth.
like Paul Macbeth probably
just
is really
has no-
injured, and like if you didn't pick him, he'd be like, "Man, sucks for Paul. He had to drop out."
The funny thing is that if we just didn't have the rule in there that he had to take maximum points because of a DNF, he wouldn't be pissed at Paul at all.
Well, that's what I mean. Or if
Like,
he didn't
he
pick
wouldn't
Paul,
have
he'd
any
be like,
ill feelings
Yeah.
towards
Yeah.
Paul.
he would
right
be
now.
sending him like,
Right now,
Affected
when
my
he
score.
sees
Yeah.
Paul, he's gonna tackle him.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
beat the shit out of him, and like he wouldn't even.
yeah, he'd be
feel
sending
that.
prayers through Facebook and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But now he's just like,
Fuck.
Where's that?
I don't know. There's that sound's not there.
Hold on, it is there.
Uh,
It's here somewhere.
That's it.
That's not.
Yeah, I'm
Steve's
gonna come,
Steve's
you're
realizing
taking
how
his
confusing
space.
it can be.
I forgot that I was in charge.
All right. Well, we'll think.
That was perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's stupid. I don't think it's a cool role. I don't. You guys can do the
Damn
picks
it.
from here on out if you want, but I don't want to be a part of it. If like,
No, we can get rid of. We can get rid of.
If somebody just doesn't show up, then like it's like
Lose.
yeah,
You
like
just
what the
lose.
fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, like it's not.
Yeah, I've been thinking. Well, we could
because
do
you
that.
have no, it's just like a guessing game.
I've also been thinking about weighting the women's picks because there's only 39 women and how many men? 109. So it almost feels like if you pick like the worst woman would be equal to like barely worse than, like Austin Turner in points. You know what I mean? So I feel like they can almost be weighted heavier too.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, we don't have to do picks this week.
No, we're doing picks for Kansas City. He's gonna be fine. Okay.
All right.
You're gonna be just fine.
Dinner was delicious, by the way, CJ. Thank you.
You're going to be just
that was awesome.
I just don't agree with that rule.
Well, we can change it.
Yeah, we can change that rule.
If anybody picks somebody that DNFs, immediately that last column.
Ooh, how about this? How about this? We get 3 picks, okay, and the wild card. Only your 3 picks count.
But the wild card.
If somebody drops, that wild card can jump in there.
Or you get to pick 3 out of your 4 to
but what if
work.
Missy and Owen drop?
So 3 out of your 4 lowest play. And hopefully no more than one person drops.
That's what I hope for, but it's like I haven't,
Well, then we make the rule if 2 people drop, then we drop
fantasy,
2. Whatever.
I feel like if like a team like drops or someone that you bet on drops, like all the money just goes back. The bet doesn't go through then. Like,
do you want us to give your food back?
Like in like UFC and stuff like that, if a fight gets canceled,
if the fight gets canceled,
you don't like lose your money just because they didn't fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think he wants his food back.
No, I could care that. I get that food whenever I want.
Yeah, you can. Gardenville. It was delicious. I'm going to go and get some of that. What was that? What were those pierogies called?
Pierogies.
They're just pierogies, Gardenville pierogies.
Just pierogies.
That's if you go to the Gardenville and order pierogies, you will get this pierogies. They're like in this white sauce. That's just
sherry cream.
Ooh.
Yeah, sherry cream. Yeah,
I think I went to school with her.
I know, dude. What was her middle name again? Sherry sweet cream.
Dude. All right. The one thing that we probably should focus on is the fact that I don't know if anybody cares about our bet. To be perfectly honest with you,
I don't think they care.
Maybe talk a little bit more about the event.
Okay.
What about Briar Creek?
No, Gannon Burr.
Gannon Burr.
Jesus Christ.
Gannon Burr.
He won by 4.
Well, yeah, he kicked some butt. Yeah.
And Hannah.
Which
was really cool.
Yeah, I was almost going to pick her too. I was almost going to do the Europeans. I was like, but you haven't really heard anything about Hannah for like. She's she's always been up there.
She is, yeah.
But it's just like that doesn't seem to pop off. Evelina obviously world champion.
Yeah.
Popped off and had her big win. It's just you never really saw Hannah step up and do that, which is just really freaking awesome. Those girls could just throw. They just chuck a disc like animals. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Hannah got 2nd place at Champions Cup.
Yeah.
So she was.
That's true. Yeah.
She was right.
Yeah.
Yeah. She has been playing solid actually this year, and it's that she's been transitioning because she's been hitting her putts. She's been making her putts, and that's what she was struggling with last year.
Holland's right in there. Silva was right there. Katrina Allen, which is nice.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah, Katrina Allen was shooting well.
The Emily Weatherman, I was surprised with.
Well, she was my wild. She was my wild card.
Yeah, but she got 7th.
Yeah, she's sneaky. Good. She's a sneaky good player.
Yeah,
I mean, every single professional player basically can pop off at any point and put a round together. But to put a full tournament together is pretty awesome for her.
That's what it is, though. Now it is stacked. Like any one of them really can put a.
Yeah, which is what makes it so tough to pick.
Yeah,
and then it's weekend to weekend, course to course. You go to some of these big courses, and some of these women can't throw as far. Some of these guys can't throw as far.
Yeah.
And that's why you see certain players that can play tight wooded courses and throw far just dominate. Gannon just absolutely goes nuts. AB had a good one, right? 12th. Yeah. Hammis.
Now, probably the most impressive is Isaac Robinson and Adam Hammis are just consistent as hell right now, and they're going to get a win. Like, both of those guys are as close as you can come to Gannon, and Nicholas is obviously way up there too. But like Gannon needs people pressing him right now, and nobody's really stepping up. And you just see Adam up there the whole time, and you see Isaac, who's been obviously both of them decent woods players, but they've been impressive that they've been up there. AB slipped. I want to see AB higher than 12th. Eagle. He had some interesting names in the top 20 this weekend. Yep. So the field is like wide open.
Yeah.
Casey
White slipped down a little bit to 29th this weekend. That was,
but still,
still good. But
not what he's been what he's been expecting and what he's been doing this year. And he really works hard at his game and everything. So, and touring full time, like how many years now has that been? Like what, 5 years now? 5-ish years now. So it's like that's pretty cool to
Yeah.
see someone stay on tour that long without winning like the big one.
Yeah.
You know, or signing that huge contract. You know, he could still go and win enough every single week and
He's got
just keep on trucking. You know?
Yep.
26 wins, 1,033 rated. He's been playing since 2016.
Was that Casey? Yeah.
He was playing as an amateur.
Well, when 2016, he was what, 14 years old?
Yep. And in 2019, he was full open, cashing at every event on
I
tour.
feel like, I mean, in my mind, he's just like he's always kind of a little kid. And then when I see him, I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's
tattoos now. He's a badass dude. You know, especially to go from being a kid to transition to someone playing like the way he is cool too.
Yeah, he went literally 2017. He was playing amateur junior division, and then 2018 full-fledged pro where he cashed. He didn't cash in 3 events: the Rumble, Vacation Land, and the USDGC. And everything else he cashed in. Wow. And he played in 18 events. Wow. So he went right from am to crushing.
Yeah, my first year in pro, I came in DFL like 9 straight tournaments.
No, he
my
crushed.
first 9 straight tournaments. Yeah. I bought Nina diapers. That's what I was
saying. 3 wins. 3 wins. Very good.
Just kept donating.
Yeah, very good events,
That's
man.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Cashed at Maple Hill his first time as a pro.
Yeah. Yeah, he said that's the one he wants.
Yeah.
He wants to win up there, and I could see that. You know, be like a touring pro from this area wanting to win like the Go Throw Championship at Naki and AGA or something.
Yeah.
Or if we ever got like a big A tier or something, monster one at Naki. I mean, the Hoodoo's kind of there, but it's like it doesn't have that prestige of an A tier or anything like that. But it is like the Hoodoo.
Yeah, locally the Hoodoo is definitely big. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely one of the big ones.
But it helps. It's on a big course too. It just takes you back to those Mr. Disc Golf days of just how awesome that was. AMs and pros beat both there on the same day.
Yep.
It was like Saturday was pro day. It was AMs and pros the first day, and then it was doubles the second day, I think, like the first year.
All right.
That was just awesome.
Yeah, him with his trailer set up.
Mm-hmm.
Got your, like, everything you need, umbrellas, stools, discs. Like,
that just came with a team. Break out that score port.
Yeah.
You know, you come back after your round, you give them the scorecard, and someone's like,
yeah.
You know, UDisc and PGA Live is fast now, but it's like back then it was a person.
Yeah.
You know, and someone had to be there real quick. TDs back in the day, they had to, you know, be good with their numbers.
Yep.
You know, because that's like, you know, for some people that feels like life or death. A couple strokes here or there, you know. So, but heck yeah.
So Hannah broke through, got her first big win. Who was second again?
Second place was Holland Hamley.
Holland, that's right, playing strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's just been like solid, but top 5s every single event this year. I feel like.
Yeah.
And then it was Silva, who's just gonna, you know, as long as she's playing, she's gonna be
right up there,
right there. Yeah. You know, just like pushing on it. And then it was Kat, which we said was cool.
Yeah.
Evelina, and then another awesome name to see up there, Kona.
Oh yeah, that's right. She was on coverage. I was watching.
That was pretty cool. You know what I mean? To see her playing well and everything like that. You know.
Yeah.
You know, she's another one that just works hard as she can. You know what I mean? Loves throwing the frisbee around.
Yep.
You know, so that's always cool to see. You know.
Cool. What's coming up next, Steve?
The 44th annual Kansas City Wide Open.
Yeah.
Dang.
The results from last year: Gannon Burr first place, Ricky Wasaki second, Paul Macbeth third, Gavin Rathbun in fourth.
Yeah, Gavin.
Kyle
Go
Klein.
Birds.
Go Birds.
Kyle Klein, Isaac Robinson, Calvin Heimberg, Chris Dickerson. So just to give you an idea as we do our picks, those are the competitors. Yeah. I would stay away from picking Paul Macbeth.
Never again. Never again. He wouldn't even pick his nose. He wouldn't even pick his nose.
No, I'm actually wiping all of his signed discs.
We have
go that far. Break out those old Thundies.
On the FPO side, last year's results: Holland Hanley, Candace Burge, Ella Hansen, Missy Gannon, Owen Scoggins, Kat Murch, Hannah Wynn, and Valerie Mondahanu.
Ooh, Valerie Mondahanu.
Yeah, wow.
So pretty much your top 8 on men and women. That way, that covers pretty much all of our picks.
Pretty much, except for one. Yeah. Yep.
And there's some people you don't want to bypass this year.
Definitely not. Awesome. So are we going to do picks or?
We can do picks.
All right, let's do picks. Okay,
Well,
so what we're going to do?
You have to spin the pen.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll do. You have to take 3 and then a wild card. If nobody drops, nobody gets injured, nobody anything, your wild card doesn't play.
Feeling good, looking good.
Is that how we're going to do it?
Yeah.
Where the wild card only plays if somebody drops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Well,
And then
they can. Nobody drops on anyone's team. We can do all of them.
Okay, so we're just doing 4 picks essentially then. But the fourth pick has to be rated like a rating
Yeah.
cap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, like, I guess if somebody drops,
if anybody
we can do
drops,
that.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
No, that's Pee Wee Herman.
Is it really?
Yeah. Let's get our picks in here.
All right. Spin the pen.
For
Steve.
That's in the middle.
Wow, that was very middle.
That's
Blaze.
100% me.
Gotta turn my mic up though.
Gannonburg.
TPEs. Wow. Suck on my.
Blaze, you're up.
I'm going to go with Isaac Robinson.
Wow.
Surprise.
Surprise.
Clark?
I'm gonna go with Calvin.
Really? I'm going to go with Adam Hammis.
I'm going to go with Sticky Ricky. Clarky. What kind of foil do you want on it?
I'm gonna go with Austin Turner.
I'm going with Nicholas.
Ooh. This is tough. I think I'm going to go with... I'll go with the Goose.
Not a bad pick.
No, I don't think it's a bad pick. Well, there's really not a bad pick of any of them. You know, once you get past like the top 3, it's kind of like they all can do it too.
I don't think the wild card has to be restricted to a bad player. I think it should be anybody, especially
think
if
it
it's
should
going to be a sub. You can only use 3.
No, he just said we could use all 4 unless there's a drop.
Okay.
So
That's
if all
fine.
4 are going to play, I think it should be under 1,030 for the like how we were doing it.
Okay.
Which is still amazing players.
Yeah.
Or 1,030 and lower. Yeah.
All right, I will go Ezra Aderhold.
Ooh, Ezra.
That's a bold pick.
He's got faith. Ezra's about to pop.
I am going to choose Jakub Simrad.
I mean, I want to stick with my boy, Matty O.
I'm gonna go with Levi Stout.
Ooh.
That's a great pick.
I like your picks.
All right. I am going to first pick. I'm going to pick Silva.
I'm going to go with, she's my girl from last one. I'm going to go with Holland Hanley.
I'm gonna go with Hannah Wynn.
Cat merch. What?
He said he's going to go with Hannah Wynn. Hit the sound. Hit the sound. You're good. Perfect. Who was your second pick, Steve?
Oh, shit.
Cat.
Cat.
Merch.
Cat Verge, okay. I'll take Missy. I don't think she's going to have 2 bad tournaments in a row.
If she shows up.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna take her. I'm
That's
not.
true. That's true.
Done.
He's done with her forever.
Ella.
I'm going to roll with Heidi Lina.
I'll go with Evelina.
I'm gonna go with Valerie Mandahano.
Nobody's given Henna any love, so I'm going to take Henna.
That's your wild card. Is your last pick. And what did we do? 930 is what we did, or 9? I think we did 950.
I think it was
under.
970. Was
I think it was
970 and under.
It was 950
It was
under.
950.
It was like 970.
No way.
He's like,
Why
it's
haven't we had a
whatever,
low count?
and
It's whatever Henna. What is Henna? What is Henna's rating?
970. Wow.
Oh,
What a coincidence.
okay. All right, I take Henna.
No, it's 950 and lower.
Can I move a pick around?
No.
Because Heidi is under 950. Can I just move her to my wild card and take Henna as my other pick?
Sorry.
Wow.
See, this is where it gets weird.
Well, I mean, look at your pick.
Everybody.
Look at your picks.
I'll take Taylor. Joseph.
Wow, good one. Ooh, very good.
At least I know that nobody else can get Hannah.
That's true. I rode with her last week. I'll go with Emily Weatherman again.
All right, I'm going to go with Jennifer Smiley.
Ooh. She's got a happy name. All right, awesome.
I hope all these people show up.
I hope all of them do too. You know, if not, CJ's going to write off a bunch more people.
He is, dude. He's going to lose his mind.
I don't know.
No,
I
just
don't know if
people that I know that are going to show up.
All right. Well, you know what I really want to talk about, actually? I want to talk about the awesome course that was put in. You know, we're going to stay local with it. We're going to talk about Briar Creek. Make sure everything's good, and then we'll be right back with a guest. Welcome back to the OTB's podcast. Joining us now as a guest tonight is the guy that was just been talking without the camera, and now he's on the camera. Steve Pro, the builder and designer of Briar Creek Lake Disc Golf Park. The course that we all got to play this weekend for the first time, that everybody got to play for the first time, was a pretty awesome time, man. So thank you for everything. Thanks for building it, and thanks for inviting us over and having a good time with it.
Yeah, it was a lot of hours and a lot of dedication to doing something that was like almost unwalkable from the beginning. That was the problem with this project, was like you couldn't get into the fairways at all. They had to completely like brush hog down all of the areas that we eventually were going to be playing on. So it was really tough to gauge like how wide the fairways should be, where are you staying out of, how long are the holes, how difficult are the holes, because we didn't really get to play it until Saturday.
Did you hear any feedback from anybody?
Yeah, mainly really good feedback.
Not just butt kissing feedback, but like actual. Like,
some was butt kissing feedback. Some was definitely genuine. Like I got tore up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I lost some discs and this and that. So there wasn't not everybody was happy, and that's okay. You know, I think that the course itself is going to have plenty of time to mature and to grow. And the locals out there are a really good group of people that we've known, and I know like Jason's going to spearhead everything. And I think that the holes are going to mature well, and that it's going to be more playable as time goes on. But I think that everybody had a good time this weekend, and we had a really good turnout. State senators came, 8 speakers.
Yeah, that was a lot of speakers. That was quite a ribbon cutting. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was good to hear the state representative that came that said that she was in her district was failure too, and that she was ready to give me another project. And I was like, oh God.
Yep. Yeah.
So we're in for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of it, Clark?
Fun. It was a very fun, very easy course. Going into it, I had a different expectation as far as difficulty because of Steve's, like, you know, and when with failure, and you know, and you see, like, you know, he's talking about like the lake and talking about how these people saw failure and they wanted to, you know, kind of do something like that. So I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna like get my butt kicked. Like this is gonna be crazy. But when I got there, I was like, oh wow, this is like, I got done that, and I was like, I'm honestly mad that I didn't shoot 10 down. Like, yeah, like I was like,
there were a lot of shots that the distance was just like a lot of like max distance pulls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
and it's like if you didn't have all your shit,
it
just wasn't quite there. There was a bunch of those on like the 13, but it went back down on the bottom side there. It seemed like.
Yeah, I mean, like even it starts on like hole 5 and 6. 5 being the dog leg left that's just like just out of range, and then the next one that's an easy birdie because it's a par 4. But like you can get way up that hill and like actually have a decent run at eagle on a few of the holes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's going to be very scoreable for just like the general layout.
Yeah, for the general layout,
it's going to be super scoreable. Like you're going to want to shoot double digits down. If it was our local course, we'd want to be double digits.
Of course, yeah.
And definitely risk reward. Like that hole that you were talking about, hole 5, I believe is like 420 feet dog leg left, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Right. I saw people parking it, just throwing straight at it. Over that stuff. Well, guess what? If they land in there one
if you're in that stuff, it
they might not. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll take that route again. But
there actually is like far left up there where we played.
Yeah,
a little bit on Friday, I think. Where we played.
Yeah, Xander was up there.
Yeah, well, me and Xander were both up in that area, and like it's not really that bad if you're wearing pants.
Yeah,
You know,
so
but still, but it's
just
like if
straight
but
at
that
it.
was lucky,
Dude, a
And
month
that's
from now?
that's 90 feet off the fairway, so you can't really account for someone landing
Yeah.
90
Yeah,
feet off the
but
fairway.
understand, a month from now, that
that's gonna
rough
be-
is going to be
Yeah.
Rough.
like not.
Yeah.
You're not going in it.
Yeah.
To get your disc.
Yeah, you're wearing like
That's
full
going to be the
Carhartt
biggest
coveralls.
complaint of the course is like it's going to be middle of summer. People want to wear shorts. They don't want to wear
Oh, they're gonna be dying in there.
overalls to go get their disc.
I
out.
felt like, I mean, and I honestly, you know, we're getting old and stuff. Like, I don't have elite distance or anything like that. And there was only one hole that I felt like I would have to like work to birdie, and
It wasn't
that was
as
the like
grueling.
800 and some par four that kind
Hole
of
Hole
like
13.
13,
goes.
hole 13, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that one I was
that's
like,
a tough hole.
other than I feel like now, I'm not saying it like cocky wise, but I
You
feel
sound really
like
cocky.
confident that I could probably birdie every other hole in that course except for, and I could probably birdie that one too, but I would. That
Yeah,
one
you'd have
might-
to pimp a drive, and you'd have to
There's just
pimp
a
an
lot of
upshot,
holes
and
that
have
you feel
probably
like
have a
you
long
should get.
putt, you know.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah,
hole
of course.
16, you definitely feel like you should get hole 16, but only one of us had a realistic birdie putt
Yeah.
out of the four of us, and it's
Yeah.
just staring at you over the grassy knoll.
Yeah, that was
You
it was
know?
pretty windy at that point though.
It was.
And that's kind of the thing that's going to be the great equalizer there. And that's what looking
Yeah.
at the holes, if you just look at them, look at the numbers, look at the map of the hole, it's like, 18 down, maybe 17 down. But once that wind kind of kicks up, I think that was kind of what humbled us a little bit on a couple of those holes.
It had to have been. I was missing putts. My drives weren't necessarily like horrible. Like you
Yeah.
saw, I had so many missed putts for birdie.
Yeah. I feel like the course layout for the locals is going to be extremely cool. I fully anticipate that they're going to adjust the course and they're going to morph things. They're going to be able to move the baskets if they need to, and we can order tee signs if necessary. If things are like, you know, if we need to make changes, we're going to make changes. You know, it was one of those projects that I think that we did the best that we could with what we were looking at, and now we have the bones of what we can create, something really cool. And tournament golf is going to look different, you know, because we can do temporary baskets and we can do some like temporary long holes for some of those. We may take out a couple holes and do a couple additions that are going to really kind of bring more of the water into play and more of
That's
that
cool.
aspect.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that we can make some really good adjustments to have exceptional tournament golf.
Yeah.
And then the general layout for the public is going to be like a super scoreable, let's have fun.
Well, it's
Hopefully
fun.
we-
It's fun. Let's go to the lake. Let's go to
Hopefully
this
you ace
beautiful
hole
lake
7.
property. Like,
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
now,
hole
me
7 is a
saying-
great shot downhill that you can ace. Like, everybody
Yeah.
can get to that basket. So
me
I'm
saying it was easy was
Yeah.
was
No, yeah,
not
yeah.
a critique. That
Yeah.
was just a
just your expectation was different.
That was
Well,
an
here's the
opinion.
thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
like you said, you had like Failer in mind, and I know when
Yeah.
when you and I walked on the property, that's what you had said. Like they saw Failer, they
Yep.
want Failer.
Yeah.
And what was one of the first things I said to you?
Yeah.
This isn't Failer.
Yeah.
Like the property itself, and that's just part of golf. That's part of design, and
It's-
it's part of designing good disc golf. Like
Yep.
sometimes they'll give you like an amazing piece of property like Failer and an amazing team of people like they had
Well, I
there,
feel
or they
like-
give you an open field with absolutely nothing. You know,
I
or they-
almost
it's like-
feel like Breyer could be, when it comes to tournament golf and when it comes to the area that Breyer is in, being so close to Bloomsburg and being right there next to a lot of hotels and a lot of that area,
Oh, the
You're
hotel
in a-
stadium was brand new.
you're in a much better area for the public, and
Oh,
there's
yeah.
already a golf scene there, a disc golf
definitely.
scene there. So I feel like what we could work with at Breyer, it may not be as like world class as Failer per se, but I feel like what we could do there for tournament golf and the amenities that we'd have and the ability for us to run a successful event, I think that we're almost in a better place than Failer.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Just because of where it is.
Well, I think it's more playable. Like
Yeah.
Failer would be like if Failer was as close as Naki here, we'd play it, but I wouldn't be like let's go to Failer every single time.
I wasn't as tired
Yeah.
after Breyer.
Oh, at Prior I wasn't.
I
Nearly
could
as tired
have
as
I could have ran
Failer.
it back.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but Failer is just like just dauntingly big at certain points where it's just like just that little extra distance, and I don't have it. You know what I mean? And that's my only problem with it. And I could see myself playing like Breyer a lot more because of that. And I could see a lot of locals doing the same thing. Like Failer's great for touring pros and like top pros and guys that could just throw far, or just people that just want to have fun. Like there's all different types, but I don't see it as a more regular type of course like Breyer is.
it's kind of funny that, the locals, the response that I got was we have Berwick Park, which is a beginner 18-hole course. Then they have Test Track, which is more of that intermediate 18-hole course. And they actually looked at Briar and said, now we have like a professional 18-hole course. Because even though it's an easier, smaller version, it's still a place where people are going to be able to hone their game as a professional because those distances are, you know what I mean, like as difficult as they are. So, I think that it fits their agenda right now. And God forbid, they come up with another piece of property that we can build a even bigger professional level course on. Then we'll see what happens.
I think all areas need like that par 54, and then everybody needs that 57, 58, like a Jordan. Yeah, what's that, 59 or something like that?
58.
58 or 59, and then you need like that 61. 64 French Creek,
62,
and then you get like a 68. Like, it's good to have different types of pars on all these different type of courses, because then you know what you're going to.
I feel like AGA was that like meaty, and when we first put it in, I feel like AGA when we first put it in was like a 62, and I felt like that fit really well with Naki across the lake as a 68, and like Naki being that way harder course, and now AGA is like,
it's just a different animal.
It's a different animal now.
And then you have Sellersville right down the street, par 54. They could stretch it to 55. I think there's a par 4 on there possibly, and some of the long pins or whatever. But it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's good to have. I mean, we're spoiled. Yeah, because we just have a plethora of disc golf courses. But if you can, like, if you play the same course all the time, you're going to get freaking bored.
I mean, you got the Green Monster that's a par 72. You got
that's 72.
Yeah,
I haven't played over there yet, actually.
It's fun.
Yeah, we've got some
cool
big,
really beautiful property.
We've got some big courses. That's one thing that they did well was their amenities, the tee pads and the tee signs and stuff at Green Monster were really good when they put them in.
Yeah, definitely.
It's cool. Then they have some like like coming back into the park on hole 18. You're shooting like from like the walking path, right? And there's it seems like every time that I'm playing hole 18, there's people walking by and like, and then they watch, and it's this downhole shot that you have to land, and it's these old boulders, glacial boulders that are in this big ring.
Yeah.
And it's like
an island green.
It's a far shot. It's like 350 or more feet, like easily. And you have to land, and like it's I don't know. I think it's such a cool finishing hole. Like, dude, you got to land in that island, dude. Like, you got to land there, and it's a pump. Like, I throw a Thunderbird, like, you know what I mean. So it's like it's a shot. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. No, that's cool. It's cool when a course can have like a hole 18, like that. Like, I know we talk about that a lot. Hole 18 is like the most important hole. Yeah. Because that's what you leave the course thinking about. Yeah. There's some amazing courses that just have flops for 18. Or just aren't as good as some of the other holes, and it just kind of gets forgotten.
Yeah. Stafford.
Yeah, Stafford's one of them, where it's just hole 18 is just like this amazing course, and you just kind of have this.
Even Muddy Run, too.
Yeah, Muddy Run's the same way. Yeah,
Muddy Run is the same way. Like, if they just switched hole 3 as hole 1 and then played it out. Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's right. True. Because now you're playing 17 up the hill at the parking lot, and then 18 down that big hill right there in front of everybody.
You can have a gallery. You can have, and they're holding they're going to have states there, I think, this year, right?
Yeah. I think the same weekend that we're having our event too. Yep. Yeah, it does. Which sucks, but I talked to. It happens. I talked to the guys, and he was like, it was the only date that they gave us, and we knew.
It's a problem that like isn't good to have, but it's kind of good to have because we have that much disc golf. Yeah. That you have options too. Like, for the people that don't want to go to the Go Throw Tour, you don't want to pay $140.
I think it's going to be $100.
Okay, so $100, but there's some people that don't want to pay that. I guess States is probably about the same price.
It's probably about the same.
Yeah, and that's actually a Q Series event, I think, actually too. So it's like there's going to be a lot of great golf in this area. Great golfers in the area. Like everybody in the area should watch some good stuff. If you can't make it to AGA and Naki, get out there and watch these pros just. Throw the crap out of a disc. Because if you think that your local guy is good, wait till you see some of these touring pros and they just smash.
I can't wait to see the guys play Naki
it's gonna
on
be awesome.
film.
That's going to be awesome.
Just having something there that is going to be that we can have some history of and have on film again at Nakamixon without it being Disc Golf Monthly is going to be awesome.
Right. Yeah, and hopefully the course really looks well. I'm sure it's going to look amazing. We're going to make it look great.
Yeah, it's going to look awesome. I'm getting extremely exciting. I talked to Dylan a little bit this weekend too. Dylan and Michelle are going to be primarily running the Lost Valley Open this year as the TDs, and then obviously we'll have like John Hall and Matt LaCourte and the rest of the crew.
Everybody,
you know,
everybody
that are going to be helping. Carmen and Morelli are helping with the course. Obviously, we do our thing, and we'll pitch in. You're going to be working on Naki, so it'll be all hands on deck this year for Lost Valley. But I think this is the stage we're going to start to set. We're working with MVP, and we're working with a couple of companies to make it super cool this year.
Yeah, MVP AGA is getting 36. Has 36
Then we
brand new
have
baskets that just need to
36
get
brand new orange and black Flyers colors baskets
Go Flyers.
that are going in the ground.
AGA has MVP baskets now, right?
They do. We've got MVP has sponsored AGA
Nice.
for the next 10 years.
Holy crap.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And what's that mean? They gave them the baskets?
Yep. We're going to do, they already are at AGA. We have 36 brand new portal baskets that are orange and black Flyers colors.
Nice.
Go Flyers.
Hell yeah, go Flyers.
Pumpkin and Christmas tree farm, so orange and black made a whole lot of sense. Pretty much all the events that we do at AGA are now going to be in representation for MVP.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Okay.
we're going to use
Okay
the
by me.
baskets. Yeah, they're going to give us options for special edition discs every year for us to be able to use for our events. So this year at the Lost Valley Open, we're going to have some cool event discs. We're going to start working. Danny's going to help me out with starting to figure out the planning of that. We're going to do it a lot like what the OTB Open has been, just not on that scale. Obviously, that scale is
not yet.
is
Not yet. At
not
least.
yet. But I mean, the goal is to get Naki and AGA on tour. You know, and this year starting with the Go Throw Tour and getting the right amount of people there. If that grows into 2027, then we'll see what happens. But the ultimate goal would be to have the best players here. You know, for the weekend, and have it be a full-fledged disc golf program.
Well, especially with so much stuff going on in this area, so it'll be cool for the pros if they're here for a week. Like you can go anywhere and play golf. There's doubles every night somewhere.
September baseball, you can go see a Phil's game.
Yeah, I think that week it's Phil's Braves that week.
Yep.
So maybe
Yeah,
we'll head on down there for that. Although it probably won't be a good series.
I was really hoping it was going to be
freaking
Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are in town, but it's in August, not September.
Yeah.
So it would be great to see a Dylan Cease.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
But there's just so much to do. You know what I mean? Like we have so much going on in this area. You can run into Manhattan for the day. You can go to Philly for the day. You can play a million different courses. Airbnbs are popping up more and more in this area. So I feel like the accommodations are very bountiful from within like a 30-minute time frame of this area. Like you can find anywhere to stay.
Yeah, Manhattan is not 30 minutes away, though. Just to let you know, okay? So when he just threw out that Manhattan trip there.
Wow, that's
going to be an all-day.
Manhattan's only an hour and a half.
Yeah, but that's going to be an
all-day
all-day
trip.
Into that's without traffic.
You're staring at Manhattan in an hour.
Yeah,
it's just getting into the city.
Yeah,
it takes a little bit longer than what you expect, especially if you go over the GW Bridge.
Just another short jaunt to Boston, anywhere.
Yep.
Anywhere, you go to Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
that's 6.5 hours to Pittsburgh. Dude. It's a long state, dude.
It is a long state. That drive to Pittsburgh is crazy.
Yeah, it's a fun drive.
Takes forever.
It's beautiful.
It is
like the farmland. All the way across the state. You're basically very rural between Pittsburgh and Philadelphia.
Well, I mean, like, that's why you're slowly building courses, right? Going all the way out to Pittsburgh.
No.
So we could just keep jumping from course to course.
I want to get closer to home.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm just saying there's a lot of really good land out there.
I've done one in Carlisle now, Beaver Springs, Berwick, the one Edgewood is out in that area too. Like I keep building all these courses.
What about Haverford?
Too far away. Haverford's down south of Philadelphia. Not south of it, but just west of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
That's one that's south. I did one in Indiana. I was trying to count them today. I did the one up in New York with Manzo.
Okay.
That one we got to get to.
Okay, yeah.
Riley Ann's course. That thing is awesome.
I'm surprised we haven't seen coverage or footage of that place, especially with Manzo.
Yeah, no, if you go onto the Facebook page, Riley Ann Facebook, like you'll see he has drone footage of the design and stuff. Super cool par 3 course. But he just bought a bunch of property. and acquired more property. And he said,
Nice.
you need to come up here because he had me design the first one. He's going to probably have me do the design on the larger course, and he wants to build some campsites and that kind of stuff. He did the coolest documentary. Dude, Manzo did a documentary in this small town where his wife grew up, where they buried a time capsule in like the 1950s, and nobody can remember where they buried it. And so, like, it's a documentary of them, like, digging up all these places and all these old people that are like, I could have swore it was down here somewhere. Dude, it's so good. Like, it's such a good documentary. Now you have to see
something like that. Like, I could see like the Curse of Oak Island and stuff like that. Like, they're digging for treasure. They're looking for a time capsule. They're probably gonna get like a slinky and like some random ass crap from 1950, which will be cool. Which will be really cool to see. But it's just
drive through the town and you're like, okay, like I get it, man.
That is cool.
Like, it's a bunch of old timers, and it's all like oil money there. So it's all oil in the ground right there. Yeah. And so they like Dave's property, like you drive up through his property and it's all these old, almost like makeshift oil rigs that look like swing sets.
Like little oil, is that a derrick? Is that an oil derrick? I don't know. I don't quite know what it is.
It's really strange. And then you have like a pump. You have like a pump that's up there. And it looks like an old tractor motor with like the pump on it, and this thing is pumping. It's really crazy looking. But that whole area was like super rich in oil.
What area?
It's New York. It's
okay.
It's not too far away from Corning, New York, where they make all the glass.
Sounds like a city, yeah.
Corning is where the Corning glass factory is.
Oh,
their museum. Yeah.
Insert map here.
Yeah. Just show Corning, New York, please, on the
map. yeah.
Play corn while you're showing that.
I know. It was an interesting little town. I stayed in Corning.
Okay.
And overnight before I met Dave. It was an interesting place, dude. It's a very small town, but like the entire town was based upon just this glass factory. Mm-hmm. And so like as the glass factory has now lost employees and contracts and all of these different things, not as many people are using their products to build skyscrapers and these things. They've like cut down like half the employees, and the whole town is just like suffering.
That sucks.
So they went from oil to glass?
No. Corning is a town that's separate from where Manzo's little town is that he lives in. I can't remember the name of the
that's
town.
Separate from
You're saying it's near
Corning. It's near Corning, New York.
Yeah.
Manzo's like that small town where they lost the time capsule.
That's the oil
That's
town.
the oil place, yeah.
Okay.
It is
so you got a glass place and an oil place right there.
Glass and oil.
Okay.
Okay. A little bit of everything. I wonder what else they have, you know?
Yeah.
Torches.
Is this near like Herkimer? Are there like diamonds up there too?
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Herkimer?
Yeah, Herkimer, New York. It's where Herkimer diamonds are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this where the Catskills? Near the Catskills?
No.
I think so. It is beautiful driving up there. It's like you go north of Wilkesboro, just up into New York, and it is windmills, wind farms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a few wind farms up there. That's always fun to drive around through.
Whitehaven University.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude,
are you just naming universities?
Yeah,
no.
dude, he just totally.
He's just naming
No,
schools.
I did it.
Like,
the University of Dallas in Pennsylvania.
Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
Dude, that's
Kutztown.
Lockhaven.
Lockhaven.
My sister went there.
Really?
She played rugby there. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
We had a cabin like a little bit past there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that part of PA is pretty desolate. Like the New York PA
they need disc golf.
Yeah.
Up near like Wellsboro and
there's nobody
and
up there,
Tioga
dude.
and Potter County.
I went up
just
and
a bunch of rattlesnakes.
Well, I went up and designed a course up. This guy had a cabin, no electricity, no anything, and it was a cabin with like 200 acres. And he said, "I want to be able to put a disc golf course up here for me and my buddies." And we're walking around his property, and you're going up into these hills, and there's freaking trail cams all over the place. And he starts telling me like what he sees up here, and bobcats, porcupines, bear, deer, a mountain lion he's seen on trail cam. which is, I know they're up there, but like, you know what I mean?
They're
Like, the
usually just like
mountain line
passing through. Yeah.
Well, there was a big cave up there, and he said he's seen it enough times, and he was like talking about me designing the course like through this entire area where the caverns were, where this fucking mountain lion probably was living.
Nope.
And then I'm supposed to go up there and design this by myself, walking around this property.
Only
like,
at only at night. Only
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want you to
did
design it at night, please.
First baby, I saw my first porcupine ever in my life. And it was like a baby porcupine that was like pretending to play dead as we walked up. It was super cool looking, but it was tiny little thing. And they grow big.
I was about to say they're like massive. We saw a dead one on the side of the road, and it was like the size of, it looked like the size of a beach ball.
This
like
thing
it was
was
freaking massive.
big.
Yeah, it must have just been born. Maybe it was dead. But it looked like it was breathing.
It was a porcupine playing possum.
Yeah, but I didn't want to design in that place. That scared the shit out of me.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to be safe.
We were probably being watched the whole time. We were walking around out there.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
If all those critters and predators are out there, there might have been. That's what I was
really quiet.
I was waiting for you to say that. Like he's like, I've seen some Sasquatches up here.
It got really quiet at one point. And like the birds were out and like you could hear everything, and then all of a sudden it just got like silent.
That's when Sasquatch is walking
And
by.
well, there was
Or
something
spirits.
Yeah, sharks.
going on. No spirits.
I
I mean, he was definitely drinking.
you can't hear him.
You see all that stuff out there. There's definitely some spirits involved.
So, but exciting stuff.
Nice.
Next week, I've got another look at a design project. I'm going to be heading down to Maryland, and I'm going to be spending the night, I think, with Matt from our boys.
Oh, nice.
Down in Maryland, and they
I'm
had
going
a
down to
meeting.
Maryland this weekend too.
Are you?
Nice.
They had a meeting with the township yesterday, and they got approval for a new course at a park, and they want me to come down and look at designing it and building it out. So I'm going to be heading down to Maryland and doing a walkthrough with the Parks Department and Matt at another course.
Nice. Close to home.
It's like fucking 4 hours, dude.
I know. You just said I want to do courses close to home.
I do. I haven't had time to really go after the Visitors Bureau here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because that's what I need to do.
It takes time. You got to ease your way in, and I think like if I'm not mistaken, like the people at Breyer saw Failure.
Yes.
And they were like, we want something like this. Well, they also saw it for the skins match, I think, right? Was when a lot of them were there.
Otto was there for that. But
Yeah, so there was
there's
like 400 plus people there for all that type of crap, which is just looks amazing. Which
we've
looks
had
great
3
for the sport.
years of go-through coverage with like some of the most views. I mean, there was 500,000 views of people that have looked at Failure on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
for them, for like a visitors bureau, like they get a lot of views on their stuff, but they're not getting like 500,000.
they're not getting that.
Yeah, so for them, like it's very enticing for them. So the more you do this, the more people are going to see it, and the more they're going to be like, "Oh yeah, you know, this disc golf course actually helped the community and actually brought people into the park and just cleaned things up and made things that much better and more attractive for the tourism and everything like that." So soon enough, they'll
I
be
think
very
that
eager.
was one of the more impactful things. You know who else was there this weekend? The one of the guys that was at the ribbon cutting ceremony. Was Shane, and he is the president of the board of Squirrel's Nest Golf Course.
Okay.
And so he runs the Squirrel's Nest Golf Course, but he also sits on the board of the Visitors Bureau for Columbia and Montour County, who helped me build this course.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
all
it's
these people are like interconnected somehow. And so he was stoked for me. He was like, "Man, that's awesome." And I think that we're going to get more and more projects. You know, maybe we can get some Bucks County Bucksmont fence install happening at some of these projects, because
we can do it.
I feel like we could have done what was done out there as far as the brush hogging and the like course stuff. I felt like we could have done that pretty easy.
Oh yeah.
Well, pretty easy with the equipment.
Pretty
Like
easy.
that's the
So
big
we
thing
need
is like they have the equipment. It's like what's so huge about it, you know what I mean? But at the same time,
they
Bob-
spent 2,000 hours.
3,000. He said over 3,000 hours. Right? Is that what he
I
said?
thought he said 2.
Was it 2? Okay.
Yeah,
I know he said
2,000 hours.
I know he said hole one's green. Bob said was 300 man hours just to clean up that green.
Yeah. And that was
That's done right. And they did it right.
well, it was done right, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah. And it's only going to look better. I think once that grass grows in, you get a couple years of like people beating on it. Maybe you regrade it a little bit
like
at certain
there's-
points, and it could be like that's just such a cool ass little, you know, little green. It's awesome. An awesome way to start off a tournament and a course to have like.
Yeah, the start and the finish have to be good. I feel like 18 at Briar is good enough. I feel like it's a decent hole.
Yeah, I think it can get better, but that's,
If you think about like tournament golf play, you would have people trying to get the eagle on that hole, which would be amazing, trying to turn that corner with something. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of like, I made it almost like an impossible but like think about Eagle's really long shot that he had at the Steel Club.
Well, Eagle or like even like Austin Turner. Austin Turner can do something like that, like a big lefty, big power forehand. Can give yourself like a 60-footer. Yeah, I think is very doable. And also,
I think so too. Because I was talking to Spear today, and he said that he actually he threw a forehand on that hole with his destroyer. He said he had a standstill upshot. He said he was almost at the road, and he had a standstill upshot with his Toro. Very, very, very easy birdie.
Yep. Yeah, if you get down to that grass area at the end of the area, it's just, remember what happened with all of our throws. It was so windy that all of our throws
we were
ripped over.
Well, like I said, the great equalizer on that hole, like if there's no wind,
it was crazy.
Like we're all just piping, like we can all pipe something perfectly straight. And give ourselves like an easy-ish upshot to give ourselves like a birdie, which is fine. Like I think that's, like you said, you're not designing that course for AB for. Well, definitely not for Paul Macbeth because
he won't even show.
He won't. He'll get hurt. He'll get hurt halfway through. Yeah, but like it was more designed for the local community and all those types of things. You know what I mean? So it's like I think that's awesome, and that's growing the sport.
I agree.
Putting something like that in, and I said that to, I forget who it was. I said it to one of the guys. He had a punk rock bag. I brought him a NoFX wizard that I got from Paul Holstein. It was a badass stamp disc. Yeah, like it was an actual like foil stamp, which was pretty cool. And I gave it to him, and I was telling him, like, I know when, like, you were building the course and everything, I was like, cool, like a course in the middle of nowhere, like, as somebody, is there a club? And then you hear, like, oh, there's a club. And it's like, well, what is this club? Is it really a club? And then they were planning on doing a tags thing or something on that Sunday. Like, right afterwards, immediately jumping right in.
Immediately
and everybody was just, it was huge. It seemed like a crazy good.
They already formed a nonprofit. Yeah. They already have everything set up. They have the Facebook, like they have all of that stuff already ready to go. They have doubles that they're going to start. Mm-hmm. They've been approved to be able to do glow there. Everything that they wanted, they're getting, the club, including like Otto's ready to give them like 10 grand from the Visitors Bureau to put into their bank account to be able to use to buy discs and fundraiser stuff and to be able to actually like start making money for the club to be able to do additional things that they need to do. So they're getting like the best kickstart that you can possibly get with a brand new course. Yeah. And I'm just, again, very, very lucky because most of this shit doesn't happen this way. No. Like almost never does this kind of stuff happen this way. So Otto and Mark and everybody who made that possible have been awesome to work with. Yeah. I'd be very, very blessed to be able to do another project with them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's awesome. It's also awesome to work with someone like you worked at Failure was the same kind of way where you're not doing what you did at AGA. Like, you're not the one cutting in the holes. You're not the one bleeding. Yeah. There's people that are like, they're like, yeah, we'll pay someone to go in there and do that. You're like, okay, cool. Like, this is awesome. Like, that you're going to have somebody, like, create your dream or your vision. Yeah. And then try to come as close as they can to it. And then that's the coolest thing. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I had to make concessions in areas.
You have to, because it's not like you're not getting a perfect piece of land. Yeah. It's not your land. Right. If that was your property, that course would be a lot different. Yeah. But it's not your property, so that's the kind of the thing you gotta, like you said, concession.
I definitely was handcuffed a little bit when we came to the original design and being able to use the spillway area of the course. Like I wanted to be able to be out there on the water and throwing at the water. Yeah.
They got us pretty close. I'm surprised how close they're allowing it.
10 feet off, which is pretty cool. Like just on the other side of the path, but and beautiful views as you're walking, but you're not playing. The water really doesn't come into play.
No, it shouldn't.
No, unless you throw a really bad shot. It really doesn't.
The water only comes into play if you're fishing. Yeah, and that's what CJ was doing. He was out there early in the morning, out there ripping lips.
He brought his family. That was super nice. He brought Becky and Maggie.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool seeing him.
I liked it.
Yeah, it seemed like you were having a good time. Yep.
We stayed at a hotel. It was like brand new too. I remember I pulled it up my like property app to see if there was other ponds near the hotel. to go fish that. It was just like a pile of dirt where I was at. I'm like, everything does look really new. I mean, the first thing Maggie said when we got out was like,
picture before.
This is a really nice hotel.
You're like, oh, okay.
But I mean, it was 100% less than.
It wasn't the Red Roof Inn.
Yeah.
It was the same hotel we stayed at.
Okay.
A Fairfield.
Okay.
A Fairfield at Marriott.
Fairfield.
But it was a brand new.
Those are nice.
Yeah, I mean, it was, we stayed in had a pool. It was had a weight room shit. Me and Maggie went swimming. It was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Heck yeah. I never used the pool at a hotel.
I did a
It's like it's never, but like,
okay.
I've done it.
like you seem like someone that like would use it.
Yeah.
Like you use
Yeah.
it probably every time you have a hotel with a pool. You're like,
Oh,
we're going swimming.
Yeah, especially because Maggie's
true, yeah.
Maggie's 100% wanted to do that. So
just
like
I
she's
gotta
gonna
swim.
and I'm most likely the one that goes in with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, dude, you think I can hit the ceiling with a cannonball?
Yeah. No, I could just see you
I
like
did.
every amenity a place gives you. You could be like, I don't even work out.
Yeah.
I'm going to use
I'm
this
gonna-
gym though.
dude,
It's
I'm
here.
working
Like
out.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even eat breakfast,
I
but
just
I'm eating
ran
the
7
crap
miles.
out of this.
the ice that we served everyone for the lemonade out of the ice machine.
Thank
course.
you,
Brand new
Fairfield by Marriott.
free ice, sold it.
100%. Hey, do you have a trash bag back there? We'll walk over to the ice machine.
Dude,
That's great. That's
heck
great.
yeah. Sweet. Yeah, no, that was fun though. And honestly, they had Maggie had such a fun time that she literally at the end of the day was like, I want to come to every single tournament and do that every time.
Nice.
I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
All right,
I
cool.
mean, and you know what the next step is?
Yeah.
She starts throwing.
Uh-huh.
No, we just need to
Yeah,
have
and
her
then she's
learn
so-
the transaction
and then she's
system
so-
for selling
No,
discs.
no.
What? She's
She's a child.
That's okay.
She should
Oh,
start
there's labor
throwing
laws.
and enjoy. Let her throw
let's
until
let her
she's
work.
12 or 13.
She can work. Maybe.
She's good. She's already smart.
That's the attitude why I don't talk to my dad.
Can we chat?
That's exactly why I don't talk to my dad.
Don't compare me to Lee. Okay. I don't want to be compared to Lee Walton.
No.
So can we chat quickly about big news in disc golf on this week? The
Oh,
beginning
can
of
I
this
guess?
Ooh.
Can I guess?
Well,
Seppa.
Well, no. But, Seppo?
that's right.
Is it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
That's the only thing that
It's like-
happened this
yeah.
week. It wasn't a guessing thing. It was like, hey,
I was about to say he's not a bad person to guess because he may not be on social media as he's not on nearly as much as we are to see it.
yeah.
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 And I actually haven't seen. I saw the beginning of the video,
Yeah.
but every time I would press it, it kept glitching on whatever I was looking at it, and it wasn't working.
It wasn't
No, that
coming
was
through.
their edit. It was
okay.
like
Slimy. Yeah. Okay. All right.
They
yeah.
had some fucking banger music.
Yeah, it was Finnish house music.
He's like the European captain for
yeah,
Discraft.
So we've been talking. I started talking to Seppo in Worlds last year.
Okay.
Okay, so Seppo actually approached me at Worlds and said, "Hey, do you think we can find a place to talk?" And I said, "Absolutely." And so, and I've never really had a conversation with Seppo before. So he knew my relationship with OTB as Danny's partner in the business, and so I said, "Well, can I get Danny, and then we can go and we can sit down and have a conversation?" And he says, "Yeah, that would be great." So me and Danny and Seppo sat down and we started talking about kind of the future of Prodigy Europe and what direction Prodigy Europe was going. We started to have conversations about, I'm sure I'm not going to get in trouble for this, but talking about Prodigy Europe and taking on that project for OTB.
Mm-hmm.
And then the realization that would be a lot for us to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that conversation with Seppo and what he wanted to do, and just so everybody knows, Prodigy Europe was bought by Power Grip, who's owned by the CEO's Erno.
Erno.
Yeah. So
Where's
one of my dear friends, he's not in here. He's in.
Erno's not in here.
I have a picture of Erno's face on the wall in the other room. So Uncle E ended up taking on the Prodigy Europe thing, kind of
that's awesome.
alleviating Seppo and his brother from needing to run Prodigy Europe anymore. I think that there's going to be a transitional stage, but they have somebody in-house that's going to help do that.
Nice. Okay.
Seppo's been dying to have something relevant happen within Europe. And so he was super passionate. We started conversations with Discraft. Seppo ended up talking to Discraft and wanting to run his the team. Okay, so he's going to be the captain of the team in Europe. His goal is to build the best European disc golf team in the world that the world has ever seen. So he's going to go after players, and he's going to have different training sessions spread out all throughout Europe at different dates this year. He is coming on board with OTB as well. Now, we didn't want to steal the thunder of Discraft in the announcement, but he is going to be OTB Europe's captain as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he's going to be representing OTB. He's going to be working with me directly in helping with a lot of the sales and just like the course design. We have baskets from Discraft on the way to Europe right now. So we've got an entire container of baskets. So we're going to want to be supplying those Discraft baskets all throughout Europe. And Sepp is going to kind of lead the charge with Camila, who designed Ale on that front of like that European design and build out solution. And I think that there's going to be a lot of people excited that Discraft baskets are going to be landing in Europe because they've really only had Prodigy and Disc Golf Park and Innova. I think Innova was the big start, and then Disc Golf Park started to take over. And then I know that Prodigy Europe was extremely exciting at one point where their equipment was going all over the place. So that happened with Seppo. So now he's on Discraft, OTB. He'll be working directly with me and Danny and Greg and Vince in Europe and helping us to build that out with Discraft. So we're going to get some exciting discs.
That's crazy.
Build a team too. Yep.
The Caliber is coming out. That's going to be his captain's disc for Europe, and it's going to be an exclusive drop that only goes to Europe. You're not even going to be able to get this disc in the United States.
Not even on Tuesday Night Whatnot.
I expect. Yeah.
I'm hoping that there's going to be. I think that I have a couple that are coming to me.
We should have 3 of them.
It's the last one.
Danny and myself are now on the marketing team for, not the marketing team, but on the marketing list for Discraft. So anytime they have any new stuff that comes out, they're going to be sending that to me and Danny.
Sweet.
So I should be getting the Caliber. We'll feel it. It's board flat. Dana had one, of course. So Dana had one board flat, and we'll see what it looks like. A lower profile, I believe.
Okay. Nice. Fairway driver?
No. I think it's like a approach.
Okay, nice. Okay.
Like a Zone S, a Zone-esque.
Zone-esque.
More of a putter, but board flat. We'll see when we get.
Yeah, heck yeah. I know, I'm excited. That'll be cool.
But we're going to start sales of that on Friday, and we're going to get basically a new announcement from Seppo on a daily basis leading up to the end of the week, which was super exciting.
That's sweet, yeah.
And then MVP had a huge drop, too, the OTB Open stuff. So
they
give a huge
bunch
shout
of
out.
molds, bunch of discs.
Yeah. So a huge shout out to MVP and OTB for running a killer event every year in California. I'm super sad that I'm not going to go.
You're not going to make it?
Me and Cheryl are not going to go.
Who was asking for you? Someone in the chat was asking for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying that, I can't wait to see Steve.
Yeah.
You guys need to come.
He's from Stockton. Yeah.
He bought a couple Pirate Nate discs tonight.
We're going to try to do a legitimate full family vacation. Me, Cheryl, Chase, Tanner, away, gone for a week. No work, no disc golf oriented.
You know what that means, CJ?
Anything.
You know what that means?
You guys are in charge.
You and me. You and me. Every
You're not coming with us.
Yep. No, yeah, we're not coming with you. We're not going with you.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Just me and you doing the podcast, you know?
Yeah.
I think we're going to have P. McBee on that week.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Hey, we are going to try to figure out how to have a guest on here.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got some big names asking if they can come on the podcast, and we kind of don't know if we're ready to handle
we have to figure out a way to have like recording.
Mike's worked out pretty good. If you haven't watched the podcast,
that was just audio. I mean, we could just do audio, but we want to do video.
We definitely want to do video.
We didn't want to see Mike, but
we want to see Mike.
If someone pretty, like an AB or an Austin Turner,
still want to see Mike.
We want to see them. We see enough of Mike, but also like I would love to keep like I hit up Mike and I hit up Devin also for tonight to see about sitting in as a guest tonight too. But Mike was swamped, and I hit up Devin. I hit them both up at like 4.
What is he doing? Cleaning his car?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I did also hit both of them up at like 2:00 in the afternoon. So it's like I could see
Mike's had some stuff going on. So.
Yeah. So but we want to have more guests, local guys, touring women. local women, whatever. You know, we'll get anybody and everybody that wants to come on that has something to say or something to do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because a lot is happening. A lot of local course stuff is going on, and yeah, definitely. Oh, we lost Steve. Steve is back in the conductor chair.
I'm back.
He's back. All right. Well, I think we're winding down a little bit, so I think it's about time we get ready to wrap it up.
Yeah, we can wrap things up.
But thank you guys for letting me sit in. It was fun.
That was awesome.
I can't wait to go back to the conductor's seat. And
You
just,
did a good
hold
job
on.
hosting, Blaze.
Yeah, I've done this before. I've had my own podcast before. The Weekly Pump.
Shit. No
Yeah,
way.
yeah, I did. You know what I mean?
No way.
Yeah,
dude.
Steve was on it. You know what I mean? And
That's
it might.
like a-
And honestly, I've been thinking about it. The Weekly Pump might be back soon, so
Wow.
might be time. But thank you guys for watching. And
Love you.
You're real. We love you.
That was perfect.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.